Good morning, people. How are we doing? So I have to admit something. It's currently night time. It's currently 5 to 12. I went to edit my video and have absolutely no sound because I was walking past a road when I was filming the intro and it just didn't pick up anything. So I am going to do it all again. I know exactly what to say because I've lived through it. So today it is nice and early at 9 o'clock in the morning. We are off to Canada Water with the lovely people who are on TikTok, who I followed back very quickly because their content is very similar to mine and it is a place of London I had no idea about, and so I was learning about the place as well, and have invited me down for coffee, which is lovely. And then I think we're going to take some electric bikes round Canada Water and see the sights and see what they're going to be doing over the next 9 years, and learning about the new buildings and properties and what they have in the plans for 30 years. And then I'm off to the press night of The Lion at Southwark Playhouse, which I can't wait for. It's going to be so good. It's a brand new musical. It's a one-man show. From what I can understand, it is one man with 5 guitars, and it's about not his story, but the playwright's story, which is extremely exciting. And to go and see a new musical is something that at the moment is quite rare. So come with me on my day. So it's currently 10:01. I was supposed to meet them at 10. The tubes have been outrageously bad today. Even at Green Park, it was normally I just cross the platform to the other side and that's my train. But not today. They took me around the whole of Green Park tube station. Thanks, TfL. So we've just been up this tower and the views from the top are mental. One of the best views of London I've ever seen. We are now going to get on bikes, as I mentioned in yesterday's video. I can't wait for this. And we're going to go and look at other bits of the area, but closer up, because it is stunning around here actually. So this is my first time riding a bike in probably 2 or 3 years, and it's an electric one, which apparently go quite fast. So this could be an interesting one.
Landscape route, you sat on the sofa, sat on the step.
This place, I'm not just saying this, is absolutely beautiful. But also, as well as it being beautiful, it's got wall ball walls, which is something that I played as a kid, and now it's a professional thing that you can play for the UK. But this is such a cool thing to have. It's so simple to just have a wall and a bit of court, and they were just saying that you can bring a football down here, you can just use it as you want, and over there you can actually just get the balls for the wall ball court and just play as you want. It's completely free. So we've got to a farm. We've got some goats and some ducks. I 100% think that if you have a family and you're thinking about moving to Canada Water, there is so much here to do that I didn't even realise. That was the whole reason of this trip, to show me Canada Water and what it has to offer. And it's got a full-on farm in the, literally we just came across it. It's amazing. They've got some ducks down here, and the goats, there are baby goats. So we've just walked through a hotel, fully through a hotel, and now we can get the ferry from the hotel. Madness. So we are walking up Stave Hill. Is that what it's called? Yes. Yeah. And apparently the views from up here are amazing. And we have actually cycled through some woodland as well, which doesn't feel like London. None of this feels like London. Earlier on, when I was showing you the amazing views of Tower Bridge, we were up this tower right at the top. Up here is beautiful, and it's so quiet as well. So we're in the Printworks, which is a big event space. They've had music videos, films, big car events here, which is super cool. It's massive, and we're the only ones in here, which is crazy because it is massive. Everywhere you look, it's just another corridor or another warehouse. So they've had people like Kylie Minogue, Dua Lipa playing in here. The acoustics in here are ridiculous. They're so good. If there's ever a concert, I highly recommend going to the concert, because they were just saying that it's one of the second best acoustic venues for classical music, which I can't imagine what it would be like to be in here with a whole orchestra. I can't wipe this smile off my face after that. That was so much fun, riding electric bikes and just finding out more about Canada Water. Because it is definitely a place where it's like, it's so much more central than I thought it was. Like, it's 20-minute walk to Tower Bridge, and like 2 stops from London Bridge as well, which is crazy. And just learning about the history and stuff and where they're going with it, it's all really, really exciting. So I'll definitely be coming back. I'm just about to head home because I've got to refilm a bit of video that has just come back, which is all fine. That won't take me long. And then I'm gonna have some lunch, and then I'm also got to get changed for this evening, where we're going to see The Lion, which is a new musical on at the Southwark Playhouse, and I've very kindly been invited to their press night by Danielle Torrento, who's the producer, who I met the other day and is so lovely. Instead of doing an artsy shot, which I did on the way here, we're gonna do another transition to get home, so let's go. And just like that, we're back home. Mum ordered me sushi for when I got home, which was a lovely surprise. So that's nice to have for some lunch. That clip there was from my bedroom window of the thunder and the rain. I came upstairs to watch some telly and just relax for a bit. Fell asleep. Wasn't meaning to. I know I said in the last clip I probably would fall asleep. But also, I never vlog in my room because everything from about there down below is incredibly messy. I need to tidy my room. It looks a bit like a state. One of my mates, Ed, texted me saying that him and his mum has never seen Dear Evan Hansen, and they've booked to see it on Thursday, which is tomorrow. And they were like, do you think you'll be around to come along? Will I be around to come along? Of course I'm around to come along and see Dear Evan Hansen. So we're seeing Dear Evan Hansen again tomorrow. I've just got to get up and get rush tickets from Today Tix, because apparently tickets are actually selling quite well at the moment. But I am about to go off to the press night of Lion. What is the time? The time is... Wow, for a second there, I really couldn't tell the time. 6:10. I need to leave in probably about half an hour. So I thought I'd just use my tripod as I'm going to have a little bit of a DMC, deep meaningful conversation, if no one knew what that was. Basically, I woke up just now with the biggest smile on my face after waking up from my nap. My nap was 2 hours, more of a sleep. But I couldn't work out in that second why I was smiling. I was like, maybe it was a dream, maybe it's just thinking about certain things or whatever. But I've thought about it, and I've realised that vlogging has changed my whole experience of social media, what it means. Oh, the lighting's going. And it's just, I'm loving it so much, of filming it, not being frightened in public anymore, filming stuff that you guys are loving watching, and hearing your comments, and hearing, like last night on the live, that people were going over and really enjoying the content is so huge for me, because this is me, this is my life, this is Sam Williams's life, this little box here. For 10 minutes a video, this is my life, and I show it off. And at the moment, with the opportunities that I'm getting and the people I'm meeting and the support I'm getting from you guys, from my family, my mates, everyone like that, is huge. And I woke up and I was like, I genuinely am in a place where, as a child, this is what I wanted to do. I wanted to be able to do daily vlogging. I wanted to be that cool person walking through town with their vlog camera, or be known on social media, and my mum will probably tell people that genuinely was a dream of mine at one point, where I would watch YouTube. I'd watch Marcus Butler, Ben Brown, Fun for Louie, Joe Sugg, Casper Lee. All of those people were daily vlogging every day. They were making me laugh, they were making me cry, they were making me get ready for the next day of school, which I hated every day of. But just the thought of me being able to do that for one person a day, of like them having not the greatest day and they were looking forward to my video, is such a special thing for me, because it's come full circle, and I genuinely couldn't thank you guys enough. This is only the start for YouTube. Yes, we've got the TikTok following, but I actually genuinely love doing this. It makes me incredibly happy. It makes me feel myself. And I just want to say a massive thank you to each and every one of you that watches, whether you watch for 3 minutes, whether you watch for 30 seconds, whether you like the video, whether you comment, whether you share, whatever. Thank you. Just got to Elephant and Castle. We're just walking to Southwark Playhouse now. Southwark Playhouse was actually where I went the other day to see Lift, which was cancelled. But for people that don't know, Southwark Playhouse have 2 separate venues. They have a bigger one and a smaller one. The smaller studio does kind of independent ones, and the bigger one has stuff that comes in and might go on to tour or might go into the West End. But it's such an amazing venue, and it does move about a lot. Since I've known about it, it's moved twice. And it's a stunning theatre, and it's one of the best fringe venues in London. So if you're ever in London and you need something to go and see, I would say go to Southwark, because tickets are a lot cheaper than West End, and the quality is as good, if not better, a lot of the time there. I've got to be slightly quiet as I'm in a bar, but I cannot wait for this show. I just listened to a few songs, I scanned the QR code, listened to a few songs, and it sounds epic. If it sounds anything like that, even close, it's going to be an absolute cracking musical. I'm really excited. We have about 20 minutes till the curtain goes up, and the buzz in this theatre already is kind of amazing. Like, it's rare that you get a theatre that you go to where everyone's enjoying themselves, everyone's excited. Yes, it's a press night, but that I don't think has anything to do with it. This is a new musical. It's a one-man show with a guitar. That's it. I'm speechless. That show was past my expectations and so much more. It was 75 minutes of a man standing on stage talking about the playwright's story with songs. He had 5 guitars and that was it. He sang his heart out. He interacted with the audience. He looked at people when he was singing. You truly felt for him going through parts of life that were scary or upsetting or happy. You fully were invested in that. And I can't get over how good it was. If you're in London and you need a show, it's only 75 minutes, so it's an hour 15. Please, please, please go and see it. Because Max, who is in it, is phenomenal. And to keep someone's attention, especially me, who I find it needs a really good musical or it needs a really good play to keep my involvement for the whole 75 minutes. To keep that so strong the whole way through. And at the beginning, he starts as a 10-year-old, and I fully believed he was a 10-year-old. During the show, whether it was the way he sang, or the way he moved, or the way he spoke. Yes, that's what theatre's about. Theatre can make you cry. Theatre can make you feel excited about life or whatever the subject matter is. But I have 100% come out of that buzzing. We are actually going to end our vlog tonight on the sofa. We always end it in the booth, and I wanted a bit of a change up. I got back and I still had the craving for sushi after it earlier, so I had the last little bit of sushi left over from earlier, which was delightful. The show still blows my mind. Like, it was so good, and it just, like, the fact that I'm still thinking about it and talking about it and raving about it means that it is good. So please go and see it if you get the chance to go. It's on until 25th of June, I think. Don't take my word for that. Just look it up. Southwark Playhouse. It's on there. You won't want to miss that, because it's doing a little tour around the UK. So if you are somewhere around the UK, I think it's doing 4 or 5 dates of not many like days. I don't think it's a whole week that they're doing. I think it's kind of 2 or 3 days per venue. And then it's got loads of other plans as well, which is very exciting. But also Canada Water earlier, and going around on electric bikes. I still like, I've never been on an electric bike, so today I was like, oh, it can't be that bad. My god, it literally was like so quick. And Jen, the person that was taking me round, was also her first time on an electric bike, and she kept saying, oh yeah, this is going way too fast, this definitely should be illegal. That's why I put it in the video earlier on, because I did keep wondering like why people had them when actually the whole point of a bike is to do exercise. Anyway, it was a great day. I also have realised I use the word like a lot in my vlogs, or I use the word or I'm going to try and stop that. So if you see me in a video kind of be a bit kind of trying to think, definitely not what I do when I think, but if I stop for any reason to think, I'll just cut the video. Because there has been, my god, my family watch this and tell me my language is like abysmal, my English language, because I use like and all the time. But no, I'm going to try really hard not to keep saying like, because I listened back to one of the clips and I think I said like 4 or 5 times in 2 sentences. I was like, I've noticed it. I also start most sentences with, so, I'm here, which I'm also going to stop, because I've realised how annoying it is for me. But tomorrow, we've got more exciting things. We're going to go out for drinks with my agent for my birthday, because my birthday's coming up. I'm not going to stop talking about it. And then I'm going to go and see another TikToker show, stand-up, which is very exciting. My mate Chan is doing a stand-up show which she's managed to sell out, which is crazy. And she's really funny on TikTok, so I'm sure she'll be very funny in person. And it will be nice just to support her. But thank you all for coming on these adventures, and I'll see you later.